The United States debt ceiling has been raised 42 times since 1981, but if the debt ceiling is not increased, the United States could potentially default. A default means that the United States may not be able to meet its financial obligations, such as paying government employees or delivering Social Security benefits on time. This would undoubtedly lead to a downturn in the stock market, impact the U.S. credit rating, and jeopardize its current global power status. But why should you care about a default? How does the debt ceiling work, and how could it affect you? As of now, the United States has never defaulted on its debt and is generally considered one of the safest investments in the world. The U.S. government has the power to tax and the ability to print its own currency, which provides tools to avoid default in most circumstances. So, how does the U.S. government manage its finances? Similar to our personal finances, the United States earns money and spends money. The U.S. Treasury is responsible for facilitating this process, although it's important to note that the Treasury does not make decisions regarding raising the debt limit or determining how the money is spent. Its role is primarily to collect and disburse funds. Let's explore how the U.S. government spends money to gain a better understanding of the debt limit. Typically, there are two major categories of spending: government payroll and programs. Programs encompass a wide range of areas, including Social Security, Medicare, special interests, and many more. The government primarily generates income through taxes, including payroll taxes, sales tax, corporate tax, and others. However, taxes alone do not cover all government spending. To make up for the shortfall, the government takes on debt. This is done by selling bonds, which are among the safest investments backed by Tier 1 assets, and in some cases, printing additional currency. But there are instances where taxes and debt are not sufficient to cover spending. In such cases, the government must either increase income through taxes, reduce government spending, or raise the debt limit. It may sound simple, but it's not always that easy due to political complexities. Remember when we mentioned that the U.S. Treasury handles income and spending, while decisions on raising the debt ceiling and taxes ultimately lie with the President and Congress? Negotiations on raising the debt limit often extend until the last possible moment before severe consequences could occur due to political factors. So, what happens if the United States actually defaults and is unable to meet its payments, including Social Security and other obligations? The economy would face significant risks. Jobs would likely be lost, interest rates on credit cards and mortgages could skyrocket even further, the stock market would experience a substantial decline, some estimate up to 45% or more, and the credit rating, which has traditionally maintained a AA or AAA status for the United States, would likely be downgraded, a situation unfavorable to both Republicans and Democrats. Now, why not eliminate the debt limit altogether, like in most other countries, or set the limit so high that it would never pose a threat to the economy? The issue lies in politics and the fact that if Congress and the President truly wanted to take on debt, they would need to restructure taxes or reduce spending. Due to political negotiations, discussions about raising the debt limit typically continue until the very last moment before severe consequences occur. So, I'd like to hear your thoughts on the U.S. debt limit. Feel free to comment below, and if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and turn on the bell notifications. Don't forget to check out the next video, and we'll see you there.